Guten Tag. Bonjour.
Hello, my name is Rachel Steve, and I want to get a feel for how the everyday college student experiences foreign language. In today's world, we're becoming more and more globalized. We're connected to other people from across the world. We're seeing how culture shapes us and makes us distinct from one another, yet draws us together. However, with today's technology being what it is, we can talk to people from across the world, we can watch videos that people have made in other countries. We still have one main obstacle to communicating with them. That obstacle is language barriers. In order to get a better idea of how America values foreign language in our country, I am talking to 3 college students from Switzerland, Colorado, and California, and I'm asking them how foreign language has influenced their life and how it will impact their future.
I speak English and Mandarin Chinese. My mom spoke Chinese to me at home, and I also learned it in a separate language school.
So I speak English and I learned German when I lived in Germany as a kid.
I know 4 languages: German, French, English, and Spanish. See, I was born in Germany, but I moved to Switzerland at a very young age, and so I went to a French kindergarten, and at the same time my dad decided to teach me English at home.
Although it was difficult learning all of the different characters, I think Chinese is a really great language to know, and it was really fun to learn.
I was pretty young, so I don't remember learning it that well.
I enjoyed it very much. Learning a language is something incredible, especially when you're young and you're able to retain information a lot easier. It also helps you to communicate in situations, for example, where your classmates only speak French and not German.
Going to school in America has definitely made it a lot easier to communicate with my peers, but knowing the same language my family speaks definitely helps me communicate with them more.
So I went to Guatemala and volunteered in an orphanage, and the kids knew Spanish and I didn't, so it was kind of hard to talk to them and get to know them.
Surprisingly, I did experience some language barriers. When I was in primary school, for example, my best friend, she was from Japan. And although we were able to communicate English on a fairly even level, there was still something missing, something that could have created a stronger relationship between us.
Learning Chinese has definitely impacted my life a lot. Growing up in such a diverse community like San Francisco, it's definitely helpful for me to communicate with people in my neighborhood, and it's also helpful when I visit family back in Asia. And I just think that learning Chinese is such a great opportunity for future job experiences.
So knowing German has been helpful in some random situations where it would happen upon some German tourists and I could help them out since I understood what they were saying. But being in Guatemala and not knowing Spanish was very difficult. I think that learning Spanish is going to be very helpful for my future since I plan on being a teacher and I plan on going to Argentina and other parts of the world where Spanish is a primary language.
Being able to speak and understand different languages is a gift. I had the tremendous opportunity to learn such languages at home and at school. And although one might not know every language in the world, it is always better to have at least some sort of knowledge of this language in order to communicate properly and successful with other cultures.
If given the chance, I would definitely want to learn multiple foreign languages as well as perfect my own Chinese, because I just think it's really great to be immersed in different cultures and to be able to speak to so many different people. I would definitely want my kids to learn my language just so that they can understand my culture better, but I think it's great for them to find the language that they like best and to learn that as well. And I think it's just really great for future opportunities.
So I definitely want to learn Spanish, and I think that future generations will have to learn more languages since the world is becoming more globalized and integrated. So being bi and trilingual will definitely be a very important and necessary skill for them.
I love to learn Russian and Italian. Being able to learn so many languages is incredible, and therefore I think that I would definitely promote it and support my children with learning such languages. Not only are they able to express themselves through this in different ways, but it will also help them understand so many cultures. When I came here, for example, to the United States, the only way in which I was able to communicate with and express my emotions was through English and a little bit of Spanish. And the only times I'm able to speak German and French is when I call my parents. And therefore I think it is important to learn more than one language. I think that is important so that we can express ourselves and to help also future generations learn different cultures.
The world we live in is full of people and places that we can better understand through the words we speak and the words we listen to. I hope that listening to these girls talk about their experiences has inspired you to think about the importance and beauty of learning multiple languages.